Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Tremaine of Tremaine Sew Style Studio, and today is Friday, March the 7th, 2025. So you know what that means. It's time for another Friday Sews where I share my plans, my makes, and my life updates. So let's start with my life updates because that's what dominated my week from last Friday till today. Yeah, today. So after I posted my video last week, I had to take my mom down to the hospital to have a surgical procedure. That turned into a 4-day ordeal. She's okay, thankfully, but it just went from a procedure to, just an overnight stay just to make sure everything is good and, come home. Oh, no, not my mom. Mm-mm. She had the procedure. Everything was fine. No complications. Everything happened afterwards. It was, oh, ma'am, we need to keep you because of this. Issue resolved. Okay, ma'am, we have to keep you another night because of this. Are you kidding me? So just the whole going back and forth to the hospital, making sure that she was okay, and just the emotional toll and the physical toll it takes on taking care of someone else, just really kind of drained me. So I didn't get much sewing done this week. So before we get started with my plans coming up, I did want to share just something to follow up from last week. I had talked about participating in the Sew Fugal 25 challenge, where you use a free pattern fabric from your stash, create your make, and you reveal your make on at the end of March, on March 31st. And I had shared with you guys that my plan was to make the fancy flare dress in an Ankara print fabric that I had picked up when I was on my trip to Africa last year. I still plan to make that dress for the challenge. However, I am questioning whether or not it will be accepted as an entry because the pattern was free to me as a pattern tester for Patterns by D. However, it's not a pattern that is free to everyone. So my plan is to still make it and, put it in and see if it is accepted as an entry. If not, I'll still have a really nice dress out of it. So I had mentioned that I wanted to do the dress in one of the Ankara fabrics that I purchased on my trip to Africa. I think I went over these two back here. And I don't know if I mentioned this one, this fabric right here. Oh, my stars. It is so colorful and beautiful. And it's just vibrant. And it will look so nice in the dress. So as you can tell, I did cut it out because I cut it out last week. When did I start? On Saturday, yeah, because my mom was still in the hospital. So I was like, just to kind of get the edge off, I did cut it out. But after that, it was just all downhill. So I did get it cut out, but we'll see whether or not it is accepted as an entry, and if I can get my Sojo back to start working on that one again. So, speaking of my plan is to get my Sojo back because it is. I'm sitting in here doing my video, and I think this is the first. Well, it's not the first time I've been in here, but it just really feels nice to be in the space that I enjoy and brings me joy. So I'm looking forward to spending some time back here and getting the juices flowing. So when your Sojo is down, what do? Like just jump into a project, a hard project, an easy project, or whatever. For me, I think I am going to, I know I'm going to do this newsboy hat. I love the newsboy hat. I want one for just almost for every outfit that I have, but I'm going to make the newsboy hat, and it is by Whitney of Whitney Sews. And I am actually going to I'm using a pair of jeans that I already have, and I'm cutting up a dress to do it. I did start that, before the video. I cut out the pattern pieces for that project. So I have 6 of these. You can see where I still have the seam on the fabric. I think one of the triangle pieces, I'm going to try to put the flap on there so that can still be on there, the fly. And then for the lining, I'm using this cotton, a dress that I don't wear. I think I wore it once, so I cut that up to use it. And I actually took apart the waistband, so I think I'm gonna try to see if I can use the waistband on the brim. This is the brim, but this piece that goes right here, that band that will go right here on the newsboy hat. So I'm looking forward to working on that today. And I'm thinking, taking that apart and putting it together will get the juices flowing, get me back into the swing of things, and ready to jump in some more projects next week. One of which will be to work on my dress, the fancy flare dress. And I think while I'm working on that, I just as a backup, I am going to go look for a free pattern so that I can have uh, unquestioned entries for the Sofugal challenge. I've been looking out on the YouTube space and checking out the vloggers and the vlogger days and the people that have been presenting patterns to free patterns and what their makes are, what their plans are and their makes, and websites to go to get free patterns. So I'll be doing that a little bit more and seeing if I can come up with, one or two more that I may be possibly interested in doing. It's only March the 7th, so I have plenty of time to do that as well. So I can have some options. Just to wrap up, today I'm going to work on my newsboy hat. Tomorrow, Saturday, I have an event down at the church. We're actually doing the women's ministry is doing a Price is Right, and so I'll be down there helping out with that. And then, yeah, hopefully, again, I'll get the hat done. That's Saturday. I have that. Sunday, I'll go to church, and maybe when I get home, I'll be able to, come back into the space and, again, just being in here just feels so much better and lighter and like, okay, yes, everything is right with the world. And hopefully next week on the next Friday sales, I will have an update on my fancy flare dress and the maybe a pattern or two that I will be interested in and doing for the Sofugal 25 challenge. Well, everyone have a great day. Thank you for watching and happy sewing.